If you didn't already know, heat transfer vinyl is the least expensive way to customize garments, and Siser is the industry leader. Hello and welcome everybody. In today's US Cutter video, we're going to be discussing a few different ways to create multicolored designs using Siser Heat Transfer Vinyl. The first and most common way is to layer your heat transfer vinyl on top of each other. This isn't something that can be done with all heat transfer vinyls, so if you plan on laundering it anytime soon, you won't be layering anything over the top of Siser Glitter or Siser Holographic. For the Siser Heat Transfer Vinyl that you can layer, you want to start out by just layering one color at a time using a quick 1 to 2 second tack. To perform this, you want to press whatever Siser Heat Transfer Vinyl you're using at its recommended temperature for about 1 to 2 seconds. You'll just want to repeat this process for each color, but on the final color layer, you can press it for the full amount of time, followed by a finishing press using your nonstick sheet or parchment paper. It's not recommended to layer more than 3 vinyls over the top of each other because layering a vinyl on top of another will increase the thickness of the vinyl, and if you do it too much, you'll start to feel the weight and thickness on whatever you're wearing. Now, if layering vinyl on top of another isn't going to work out for your design, you can go into your software and use like a punch out or knockout feature that will remove any vinyl underneath it. In our Vinyl Master program, it's as easy as selecting the 2 objects that you want to perform this task on, and then by going into the side toolbar and selecting the punch out feature from the shaping and welding tools. Now, because we are making a multicolored image, in most cases, we are going to want to create duplicates of each color because when you are using the punch out tool, it will remove the top layer because that is what it's using to actually punch out of the bottom layer. Now, as we all know, there is going to be some shrinkage to your heat transfer vinyl after applying it, and this can lead to gaps showing up in your design. Now, to fix this, all you need to do is just have it to where there's a small overlap to cover up that gap. So in our Vinyl Master software, you can fix this a number of ways, and I'll show you the 2 most common right here. The first is by actually going in and using the Node Select tool and modifying the individual nodes of your vector design. This way can be a little time consuming, especially if you've got a very intricate design, but being able to edit everything in such fine detail is also extremely helpful. Another way that you can cover up this gap is actually just by using the outline tool. For this bird, we have this black outline that is touching every single spot of the colors. So if we separate it and then select the black outline, we can go over to the toolbar over on the left-hand side and go to our outline tool. Here you can increase the sizes of the outline. This allows the edge of the black vinyl to touch the edges of the other colors and hide any gaps that you may have after applying it to your substrate. Now, for the examples in this video, I used some Siser Sparkle and then also some of the Siser Easy Weed Matte. And for the heat press, I used our 16x20 low post swing away heat press. And if you have any questions about any of these products that you've seen in this video, feel free to reach our sales and support staff at the number that you can see here on the screen during our normal business hours, or contact them by email at these email addresses shown here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and have yourself a wonderful day.